let's take up Cinderella Heiss. She's at the Greenwood County Jail. You're Cinderella Heiss?
Yes, sir.
Is it Heiss or Heisen?
Heiss.
Okay. All right, we're on the record in State of Kansas versus Cinderella Elizabeth Heiss, case number 22 CR 355. The state appears by Assistant County Attorney Amber Norris. Ms. Heiss appears in custody from the Greenwood County Jail. All parties are appearing by Zoom. Ms. Heiss, it looks like you were supposed to appear for first appearance back on December the 16th. You failed to appear. Bench warrant bond forfeiture was ordered. Or a bench warrant was ordered. With bonds set at 5,000 cash or surety. Why didn't you appear in court back on December the 16th?
I'm not gonna lie to you. At that time, I did not have transportation and I was not in a stable house. So I didn't know it was via Zoom. I don't know that this one was via Zoom, but I had missed another court date. And at that point, I didn't realize that if you just kept missing court dates, you just kept getting warrants. So now I've kind of learned that you go to court.
You didn't realize you'd get a warrant each time you miss court?
No, and I didn't know that the best idea would be to turn myself in until I did turn myself in.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to go over your charges with you. There's 4 counts, Ms. Heiss. Each one of these charges is alleged to have occurred on March 4th, 2022 in Butler County, Kansas. Count 1 alleges on that date you were in unlawful possession of methamphetamine. That's a level 5 drug felony. Count 2 alleges that you were in unlawful possession of a depressant, that depressant being clonazepam. That is a class A non-person misdemeanor. Count 3 alleges that you were in unlawful possession of fentanyl. That is a level 5 drug felony, possession of fentanyl. And count 4 alleges you were in unlawful possession of paraphernalia for use for having a glass pipe. That is a class B non-person misdemeanor. Do you understand your charges in this case, Ms. Heiss?
Yes, sir.
All right, since there are 2 felony counts, you won't be asked to enter a plea today. This case will be set in front of myself, and that will be on June 20th, 2023 at 2:30. That will be on a Tuesday afternoon, and that will be by Zoom for a felony preliminary hearing control docket.
Okay.
Do you have the financial resources to hire an attorney?
No.
How long have you been housed at the Greenwood County Jail?
Since January 28th.
All right, I'll go ahead and appoint James Watts to represent you on this case. He's an attorney here in El Dorado.
Thank you.
I've already established a bond in the amount of $5,000 cash or surety. Ms. Norris, do you wish to be heard further on bond?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Heiss, do you wish to be heard on bond?
So I am working on going to treatment. Now that I've made it to court with you guys, I believe that I can try to obtain that bond. But I do believe that I have a second bond or a second warrant there out of Butler County. I may be wrong, but I did get a letter stating that I had a $3,000 bond and a $5,000 bond.
You have another case that's sat in front of Judge Satterfield.
I believe so.
I'm not sure what her intention is on your case.
Okay,
So, but as far as this case goes, you've got a bond of 5,000 cash or surety. You've got an attorney appointed now. Do you have something to write with, or is there somebody there who can write for you?
yes,
Okay, I'm gonna give you his phone number,
okay,
316 452
And you said that's James Watts, Judge?
Correct. Do you all have his address out there?
I believe we have it on our bulletin board in there.
All right, it sounds like they have his mailing address for his office there.
okay,
But that's his contact information.
okay. I
So,
appreciate that. Thank you.
all right, Miss Norris, anything else we need to do with Miss Heiss's case at this stage?
No, Your Honor, she is correct that she has another case, that needs a first appearance, as well. I understood that the court did not wish to take that up today, but she needs a court date and an attorney and, just generally a first appearance, so.
Right, Judge Satterfield wished to take that case up, so that's why it wasn't being taken up today.
Okay,
So, all right, Ms. Heiss, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
and Judge, did they give a date for when they wanted to take that up or no?
I'm not aware of there being a date set.
Okay,
I think maybe she was waiting for Ms. Heiss to finish up her Greenwood County cases, but I don't know that with 100% certainty.
and I guess if we could, ask the defendant if she knows how long she's gonna continue to be in Greenwood County.
Do you know,
So-
Ms. Heiss?
So I have court on the 28th and I have talked to the judge about ORing for treatment. That's why I asked to have a court date with you guys. And I also mailed a letter to Harvey District Court trying to set up a court date with them so that I can obtain a bond and make it to treatment. I should be able to go sometime after the 28th, but that's depending on what she says the 28th and then what Harvey does.
Does that give you sufficient information, Ms. Norris?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, we'll be in recess on the Cinderella Heist case. Thank you at Greenwood County for making her available for us.
Thank you, Judge.